People are debating online. They're calling Atlanta Ratlanta. It's crazy. They're calling it Ratlanta because of Young Thug's situation and other situations tied to it currently. It's like the Rat Olympics. 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine had one of the best quotes. 6ix9ine said that Young Thug went from being a snake because of slime, YSL slime season slime, to being a spider because of his clothing brand spider, right? To now being a rat. It's like he went from a snake to a spider to a rat.
Jesus
He keeps
Christ.
transforming into different type of animals and creatures. But what happened was this. We've been telling you, I'll speak for myself. I've been telling you that the moment that Gunna came out of jail and you read the Alfred plea deal, it was a unique situation where, in my opinion, it wasn't a stereotypical snitching. It was something that he was doing for his interest, but it didn't affect and it wouldn't affect the case. And it didn't affect the case. So it wasn't like he was purposely trying to target Young Thug or snitching on Young Thug. It was an Alfred plea deal, an agreement to help his situation. Something that Young Thug's own brother, Umfunk, his blood brother, his own brother, I think younger brother, actually did the same Alfred plea deal as Gunna. But nobody suffered the actual consequences that Gunna did like Gunna. Everyone else was scot-free. Nobody looked at it the same way they were looking at Gunna. Why? Because of Young Thug. And we were arguing this, right? What is Young Thug going to do? Is Young Thug going to call him a snitch? Is he not? Etc. This was something that record labels literally made millions of dollars from and spent millions of dollars in marketing. There was billboards across the entire country that were saying whatever Wham says goes, right? Whatever Wham says goes. And it was like, oh, whatever Lil Baby says goes. Basically saying if Lil Baby and Young Thug have an agreement that Gunna's a rat, then he's a rat. This was a marketing rollout for Young Thug's album when he was in jail, for Lil Baby's album. Like they were literally profiting off the idea of street credibility while Young Thug was in jail. Like it was crazy. Like it was like, what are we? We're just witnessing these billboards all over the place. But it's like, okay, we're supposed to accept it. It's black culture. That's what we do, right? It's cool. It's like, but I felt weird about it. I'm like, why are the record labels backing this like ideology and like the snitching no snitching thing? Like, one thing is for someone to post it on their Instagram, but for like billboards to pop up, this might not age good. This is gonna age bad. Come to find out, now it's aging bad. Why? There's been a 2-hour-long interrogation from years ago that Young Thug was speaking to police, and they're playing clips from it all over the internet, and they're saying that this is snitching because he is saying verbatim that certain people have done crimes and that he might have done a crime with certain people. Specifically, it was I want to say 2018. I could be wrong. Someone correct me in the comments with the date. But I think it was 2018. But it was when Lil Wayne's tour bus got shot up and they were tying it back to Young Thug. But Young Thug was basically saying that, they were trying to say that, oh, you guys are trying to say it's Pee Wee, it's not, I'm not trying to mess up your case. And this went viral, super viral, because people were like, wait, so is this not snitching? Is this not actually, by definition, snitching, where you're talking to the police and you're talking about crimes? So that went viral, especially if it's a 2-hour interrogation, because you're not forced to say anything. If Young Thug wanted to not say nothing, he could be quiet if he wanted to. But his whole thing from the tweets was, oh, I'm just lying, right? Or I'm just trying to, not just lying, but I'm trying to spin things, etc. It's a different situation from the Gunna situation. Completely hypocritical, complete hypocrisy, especially because Gunna wasn't speaking to police in a 2-hour interrogation. He just said 2 words, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He was referring back to the judge that was asking him the questions. But people are going to play these games, right? They're going to play these games. And there's been various calls that have gone viral. I'll play the audio of this one right here. This is I messed up there. This is the the interrogation clip right here. Let's play the audio right here. This is one of the clips.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe was motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga too. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did. They said Roscoe was. I don't wanna. I ain't finna. I don't wanna block. I don't wanna like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. You knowing Roscoe? Man, that man a fucking scrub. That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, cause every day nigga broke a fucking ball. I don't.
So it's like, okay, is this 2015? My bad. The date was 2015. The year was 10 years ago when Lil Wayne's tour bus got shot up, and there was people allegedly trying to tie it to Young Thug and Birdman because of the time of the Birdman Rich Gang and Lil Wayne, the beef and everything that was happening, and Young Thug beefing with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, it was 2015.
2015, 10 years ago. My apologies. So 10 years ago, a decade later now, we have interrogation audio, 2-hour-long interrogation audio leaking a decade later. In my opinion, I think the people leaking it is Fannie Willis, right? Or the people from the Atlanta case, the government from the Atlanta case, probably targeting Young Thug, not fucking with him because he was calling them out, shitting on them. And this is like a way for them to make him look hypocritical, fuck up his own street brand. Or if Gunna's smart enough, maybe Gunna has had his legal team try to get these audios, these tapes.
The state has control of that.
The state has control?
Mm-hmm. You're probably your first guess more accurate.
It would have to, because I'm like, why the hell? What's the timing is crazy.
Because everything that's being dropped is specifically around this conversation.
This could have come out before Young Thug got arrested. This could have came out before then. This could have came out years ago. It's coming out right now.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, coincidence? Maybe not. But there's a couple of pieces of audio that have gone viral aside from the interrogation. Now, we also have 21 Savage on a phone call with Young Thug. And these phone call clips have gone viral, right? I think it's like a 30-minute plus long phone call or the full call. This is specifically 21 Savage defending. We have 21 Savage defending Gunna to Young Thug while he was discussing the Alfred plea deal 3 years ago that Gunna took that got him out of jail. And he was talking on the jail phone, it seems like, to Young Thug. And he tells Young Thug that in his heart, he doesn't feel like Gunna did what he did with the intention of hurting Young Thug, and that he doesn't get that vibe from him. So he's defending Gunna. This is the clip right here. We'll play the audio fully.
Car. It was a gun and drugs in the car. Was it yours?
He probably said that though, bro.
100%. But you.
That's the only part I don't agree with. I disagree with you on the other shit. He bet I wrong, but that like nigga, it wasn't yours neither. It was the nigga who took the charge shit.
Yeah.
Cause I don't in my heart, bro. I don't feel like Shawty did what he did with the intention of hurting you. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really get that vibe from him. I feel like he just green. That's just my opinion.
I just look at it. God damn sure was thinking about that one day. Like, man, I'm just gonna goddamn. I ain't finna say nothing about this shit. I'm just woo. I might just be like, man, them folks did what they had to do. I don't feel like that was wrong. I swear to God, I was thinking about doing that before, but I'm like, shit, what the hell, that's gonna change? Because I feel like it's really over with for your rap career. The album you put out might go #1, but that's it after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like on some real shit now.
You got to, you hold his career in your hand, bro. That's what I'm telling you. If you come out right now and tell the world what he did went wrong, because them folks already on the internet like, man, fuck all that. He rocking with them. Ever since he dropped that song, they like, man, we rocking with him. If you come out and tell the world.
And this was something that we discussed as it was happening. Young Thug could have done It seems like when you hear the phone call with 21 Savage, Young Thug literally only cared more about the perception than how he genuinely felt. He's like, yo, Gunna's rap career is over, but if I come out and say like they just did it what they had to do, you know, they're not snitching, then it could turn the table, right? It could help him. It could help him. And it's like,
Nick,
yes.
when did you know that this was going to be a
it's
special
good.
night at the plate?
It literally could. Like, why wouldn't you want to maybe do that? And it's like, oh, because he just chose not to. He fell a victim of his own, I guess, the streets and what the street theory is and the street beliefs and the street code. You know, you got that video of Gunna doing that. They're like, oh, if it's video, it's audio, that's something that's more concrete than someone just saying something, right? So it feels like it's irreparable, unrepairable, something that can never be fixed, right? But that's not true. I don't think that that's true. I think it's outrageous to believe that, especially in this type of predicament. So there's another clip of Young Thug saying that Gunna snitched because Gunna had a girl that he was trying to get back home to, basically.
Man, I know you regret it. You hate yourself more than I hate you. Man, you get out of jail, you fuck, smoking some weed, you kicking your shit at your house. A week later, that shit, wow. Nigga like, damn, man, I'm tripping. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, bro. We got into it the other day. She called him a rat fuck nigga. Yeah, he got down there, started crying. That how I supposed to be though, like, ain't no girl supposed to be fucking you and then, like, I really be like that. Like, I wish you don't never get no pussy no more. You don't never get another dollar in the world. Like, you don't deserve none. You don't deserve none. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Man, you don't deserve none. But you, the worst one. But you don't deserve nothing. Like, but you probably feel alive. But you don't know nobody on this fucking case. Like, you don't deserve that. And you don't deserve that. You don't deserve no pussy. Nigga did that shit to get out for a hoe, bro. We still nigga jail call and shit. Nigga just straight just, damn, man. I love you, baby. What you doing? Man, yeah, I'm gonna be back with you in a minute. Yeah. I'm just, yeah, man, this shit lame, man. Damn, man.
So I doubt that Gunna did that for that reason. I think Gunna was just advised by his legal team to take this, and he got it broken down a certain way that he didn't understand. I mean, he said it in Bread and Butter. His first song out of jail, Gunna said it. Like, he was like, he basically got set up or whatever. He he got played real quick. You know, I think it's just legal shit, but they're making it something that it's not, but it can be perceived that way, especially when you're in it. Like, if Young Thug's is Young Thug's case and he wants to say that he snitched, people are gonna be like, okay, he snitched. Young Thug's the one that only matters how he feels about it because it is his case, right? And that could be argued. But I just think it's just pretty insane, right? Especially that let me see if the tweets are still up. The Young Thug tweets were crazy to me.
He was wild. He basically said, yeah, my brother snitched, but we thought it was okay because me and my mom felt he shouldn't go back to jail.
Bro.
What?
He said, I think he deleted the ones, but I have it here saved. That way we can talk about it real quick. Because I was like, wow. That was the worst part to me. He says, rat where? I'm not a rat, Young Thug says. They didn't play my interrogation video in the court because I helped my brother. So he's saying that the Pee Wee Roscoe guy that he was talking about in the interrogation audio clip, he helped, right? Then he says, stop trying to make me one of those boys. Death before dishonor. This way, kids. He said that the motion got filed because the detective lied and said I said a statement in the back of a police car. That never, ever happened, stupid. And he posted the motion to file, right? Then we have Atlanta now up in arms because we have another rapper, Rollo, street rapper Rollo. Rollo came in and said, well, bitch, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Little Baby and told him to cut me off because I wasn't right. So now you're going to have to go through the same. They're going to have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we waiting on the gospel album, twin.
Nah, they was posting mad gospel memes.
So he's saying that, hey, Rollo's saying, hey, you said that I snitched, and you told that to Little Baby, and you messed up that relationship with me and Little Baby. Now, if me and Gunna are the same, then you're the same as us. And he's like, become a gospel singer. Like, you can't, because remember there was a viral tweet that Young Thug said, basically, if you're going to snitch or if you're going to not be in the streets or whatever, or if you're going to not represent the streets properly, you can't do the same type of hip hop. You can't do the same type of rap. You have to do gospel. Basically, like Gunna's going to do like a gospel album, or you're like a gospel rapper now. And he's like putting that back on him, like the irony. Like, now you're the gospel artist, right? And then he says back to him, he says, to Rollo, Young Thug says, see, the difference between me and you is, one, your friend said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something that they was arrested for. I made an honest mistake saying that we sold Lil Wayne weed to try to prove to the detectives that we wasn't beefing with Lil Wayne. See the difference? And let's not forget, you told Fanny you would take the stand on me and Lucci, YF and Lucci, in our case to get out of jail. So people are like, whoa. Now we have the entire Atlanta's being involved in this type of situation, right? Because we have the Gunna case, which we already been discussing. We had the Young Thug new interrogation audio clips. Now we got Rollo chiming in and revealing that people are literally playing the snitch politics in Atlanta. Young Thug calling up people like Lil Baby, hey, don't fuck with Rollo, he's a snitch. Fucking up relationships, fucking up friendships, fucking up business, fucking up collaborations that could have happened. Also, we got 21 Savage on audio calls, trying to play neutral, not taking too much of a side. Private calls with him and Young Thug while Young Thug was in jail, catching up on things. The same way that people out here on like us in podcasts, on YouTube, were discussing the Gunna case and all this stuff, was the same way that people were doing it for the actual people involved. Young Thug was gossiping just like us.
Yeah.
Inside of jail. Like during the jail calls. Like he was talking about the Gunna all the time. Like with 21 Savage and his girlfriend, Mariah the Scientist, and these calls that keep leaking. And it's funny to me. I'm like, wow, that's funny. Because I would kind of assume that was kind of happening, but to get the confirmation makes it feel like, oh, wow, this is hilarious.
The most telling part to me, like how ignorant everyone involved was when he said, I can't forgive Gunna because Lil Durk, Lil Baby, and Future already cut him off.
Yeah.
Which like showed me this was really just a reactionary thing.
Perception battle.
Yeah, and it wasn't actually like, oh, we linked up with Thug. We went to see Thug in jail, and like he told us, nah, he ain't valid. This was more like there was perceived that Gunna was a rat. Niggas cut him off, and Thug was like, shit, I gotta stand on this side of this situation.
Yeah, because 21 Savage was like that Lil Durk and Lil Baby were jumping the gun because they were already dissing Gunna. They were already coming at Gunna in songs and interviews and like publicly.
Yeah.
Before Young Thug even really said anything.
And they look bad.
And it was like they jumped the gun because you gotta let Young Thug speak. That was what they were saying. And Young Thug's like, damn, you're right. But now that they said that, I can't go back on it.
Yeah.
So it's like this weird like street code that these rappers are trying to play.
I don't think that was street code. I think that was perception.
What the perception of the street code.
Yeah.
Where that's what I mean. Where they're trying to play this game of like, is he still a street rapper? Is Gunna a snitch now? Should I co-sign him? Because if I co-sign him now, I'm no longer in a street rapper. It's like, do I want to do that? Wait, is he not?
I think the mentality was like, he's still my artist.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I forgive him, then I may get, blackballed as well. And now I also am on the same island with him.
Yeah.
Which I could see him not wanting to do that.
Also, if you guys are watching on YouTube, close the app and open it up again if you want to help the audio. There was an audio issue earlier. It'll probably help you if you still have any issues with the audio. If you can't hear during the live stream, just close the YouTube app and then open it up again to the Club Ambition Podcast episode stream, and you'll be good. If you have any audio issues still, any skipping or anything, that's how you fix it. But I think it's dumb as fuck to even still have Gunna on your label, because the idea of business is business is like, okay, but it's only going to backfire on you like it did right now. Just drop him. if you really think that he's the snitch and like you didn't really fuck with him, it made no sense for me to still keep him on your label and he's on tour and the whole tour he has signs that say free Young Thug, free Thugger Thugger, free Spider. And it's like you come out and now you're just shitting on Gunna? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
To the point that we have now CD quality of a new song that's going to be on the Lil Baby album. We spoke about it last week, but now we have the CDQ. I'll play it right here when this is Gunna. First of all, that voice is awful.
Terrible.
He's trying to do like the Playboy Cardi deep voice thing or something. I don't know what the fuck that is, right? Trying to be different. Which he can be different really good. Young Thug can do different voices really good.
No, that was the worst shit I've ever heard in my life.
That was bad on that beat. It didn't make sense to me, but God bless. It's coming out soon though. Little Baby and Gunna Feels Good, I believe it's called. Little Baby and Young Thug, my bad. But Young Thug on there says, Gunna, the only reason I fuck with you is because of Troop. You supposed to be my brother, nigga. And he's like, you know, but you fuck with, you're okay with people snitching, so you're not really a killer. And it's like, what are we doing here? Why would you put that in a song? Aren't you on, isn't he like on probation?
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing these, like,
I don't know why he's tweeting that shit.
is it because, okay, you change your voice so now you can lie and be like, I'm an artist. Like, that wasn't me. That was just a character. I'm changing my voice. Like, how do you protect you? You're not protecting yourself legally. Like, Young Thug's gonna end up back in jail. Like, the way he's moving, like, why do you care so much about all this? Like, you're gonna violate your probation. Like, God forbid you do. Like, no one wants you. No, I'm not gonna pray for that to happen to nobody. But it's like, bro, that's what this seems like. It's like you want that to happen. The tweet and delete shit doesn't protect you. People saw the tweets. People, these rappers be tweeting and deleting, and people see the tweets. They're gonna screenshot them. You're not a new up and coming rapper. You're Young Thug. These tweet and deletes, they can be used against you in court. If your probation officer wants to say you violated it, or you have any hints of violation, it's like, come on. And why would you be co-signing being a killer? Like now, after this, you still want to be like, people got to be killers. Like, it just, to me, it doesn't make sense. I think he's falling off, bro.
Nah,
Young Thug, I think he's falling off. I've been saying this for a while. People think I'm crazy. I think he's falling off.
I think, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think he has a team. I start reading a lot of this shit. I'm like, you don't have a PR person. You don't have anyone working your rollout. You don't have anyone doing anything because why are you tweeting this? Where's your lawyer?
Doesn't make sense.
Where's your PR team? Where's your album? Where's your rollout for your album? Why are you doing interviews that are worthless? Why is Mariah dropping a song and that's not your focus? I'm not a song, an album. She dropped a phenomenal album. You haven't said a word about it. You on the internet talking about snitching. You are not utilizing the power couple you have to push your brand.
At all.
You have a bad team.
At
You have
all.
no team.
Because that could be his comeback, is that power couple dynamic.
Yeah.
You can easily do that, right? Do some music with her, collaborate with her. He wasn't on her album. Why are you not on the Mariah Sciences album? It doesn't make sense.
Because there's no team.
It doesn't make sense.
There's no team.
And on top of that, Gunna just dropped a great album. Last album on your label. You no longer have Gunna. You've lost your biggest asset. That label's probably done. There's no more YSL. After this, what YSL is there? There's no more. On top of that, you didn't drop First Day Out. You didn't drop a song right when you came out of jail. You literally did every bad move that you could have done. The only decent thing was working with Future because he's Future, but that song was mid. That song didn't have legs. No one's talking about it now. That was a bad single. You keep pushing back your album. And Young Thug did tweet this, which I found interesting. And I agree with him to some degree. You know, these minor words that he said right here. And I think he was quoting somebody, right? Where he says, Damn, did he delete it too? God damn. How many tweets and deletes? Oh, right here it says it. Let this music talk, Spider. Let this music talk, Spider. Energy, Spider. Thank you, God, for everything. So it's almost like he's either talking to himself or that's what someone told him. Let this music talk. You know what I'm saying? Speak to the music. Put that energy towards the music. Young Thug has to drop the best music of his career.
That's be better.
If he doesn't drop the best music of his career, if this album is bad and is mid, I'm telling you right now, people are not going to give a fuck about Young Thug. Because what is he going to be doing for the rest of his career? His ego is going to be hurt. All he's going to be doing is trying to chase this street rapper mentality that he's now placed on himself, even after his case, that he wants to uphold. And now there's this interrogation audio which people are going to call him a snitch still for the rest of his life, even if it's jokingly, however you look at it, they're still going to call him a snitch, right? What is he going to do? Fight people in the streets? Fight people at concerts for the rest of his career? Like, get mad at everyone that says it? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Are you going to become a criminal now in defense of your street mentality? Like, I think he's fucked up. I think he's opened up the Pandora's box.
I think the funniest part was when he was tweeting and he goes, I made a mistake. I made a small mistake. Something like that.
Yeah.
When he was talking about, I was trying to say that.
Admitting to selling drugs to Lil Wayne with Roscoe or with Pee Wee Roscoe.
And I sat there and I'm like, bro, so what you did was a mistake. Was an honest mistake. That's what he called it. He said it was an honest mistake. You have moved this goalpost because it caught up to you. God's sense of humor is great. I think this is the funniest shit in the world. Right. I think he has no way of coming back from it without there being a great strategy and good music. Because, nigga, you made this your whole thing since you've come out.
His whole brand.
This has been your identity is attacking this nigga.
His whole brand is just like the idea of, is he, he's anti-streets. I mean, he's anti-snitching. He's for the streets. He's like pro-street. And like he wants to be a street like soldier. Brother, why?
Now
that's what got you in jail.
I'm real. I held it down.
Like, we have to stop glorifying this idea of to be acceptable rapper. He needs to be a street rapper with actual street credibility. And you guys are all entertainers.
I won't lie though. If he ratted, he's a piece of shit.
Who ratted?
If they had given evidence that was used to put Timon away, either one of them, they both do not deserve to be supported in music. Because this has been
people are only gonna care. Oh, people will still care if the music's good though.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. This is my opinion on this situation. We gotta stop. They both knew what they were doing.
100%.
Thug knew what he was doing with YSL, and Gunna knew what Thug was doing with YSL. Now, you could make the argument Gunna could have left Gunna couldn't leave the label. He was under contract. Or why would Gunna give it up? Yo, there's a point where you're just selfish. And you're like, nah, I don't want to give up that I'm hot. I'm on the hottest label in my city, in the region. I'm on top of the world. Gunna could have left at any moment. He chose to stay. You knew what these niggas was doing. You got caught up. The same with Thug. You could have stopped at any moment. You kept this street shit. Bro, it was so bad. The moment YSL went to jail, like they locked these niggas up, the crime rate went down significantly in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's a problem. You're not going to feed me this narrative that you didn't know what you were doing. You all knew what you were doing. And you were all benefiting from it. So don't turn around and then start ratting on niggas. You knew what you was doing. Now, I'm not saying they're rats. I'm saying if they did rat and niggas was going to jail because of your testimonies, you are part of the problem. You should have fucking took accountability for your actions. You participated in this story. You knew what you were doing. You don't get to throw the nigga you was doing dirt with under the bus. That's evil and that's wrong. Because they're dangerous. They at some point were a danger to their community, whether we want to admit it or not. That was the biggest debate at some point on Twitter. At one point, we're like, yo, what are we defending here?
Crimes.
The crime rate went down when these
Defending
niggas went to
crimes.
jail. And I'm not saying niggas should go to jail. I don't believe in the carceration system. I believe in restorative justice. My thing is this.
Yeah.
We also have to hold niggas accountable. You're right. We got to stop glorifying the street shit. But if you're going to do dirt, if you're going to be a bad person, if you're going to commit crimes, my nigga, you don't get the right to throw the nigga you did it with under the bus.
Yeah.
you benefited off the system. That's the only reason why I'm against snitching as a concept. But in this scenario, they both did the same thing. They both cooperated with the police to some extent to not go to jail or to lessen their sentence or lessen the severity of it. Bro, this is my question to you at this point. Let's say Thug's music is ass. Gunna's is fire. What do you think Atlanta's going to do? The people of Atlanta.
I think the people of Atlanta are going to, by default, they're going to have to, especially if we're talking about long term, people will only care about the good music. Whatever has the good music, whoever has the good music, the better music, I think is Gunna. I think in the long term, Gunna is going to prevail in all this because he kept it to the music. He kept it on. Let me focus on myself. He's like a part of run clubs. Like he's running marathons. Like he's healthy. Like that's what his mindset is at right now. Next thing we might see him is he might marry a woman and get a girl pregnant. He might start a whole family and like have songs about his family. I can see that happening. That's the trajectory of his career. It's not getting worse for him. It's gotten the worst it could have gotten. Now it's only getting worse for a Young Thug. And Young Thug keeps dropping mid music. Now Young Thug's talent is to a astronomical level. I think way beyond Gunna's. But that's why he's held to such a high standard. So if you drop a single for your first album out of jail, it's supposed to be a smash record because you're capable of doing it. You're Young Thug. And when it's a mid record and it's forgettable and it's like a fake Otis music video type of thing, it's like, oh, this is what we got? This is what we waited for? Your album that you dropped when you were in jail was mid, but it was still better than this.
Yeah.
The Drake song with Young Thug was better than this.
No, yeah.
Like he had songs that he was dropping while he was in jail that was better than the single. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. It's a weird, but people will. I'm telling you right now, our introductions to Young Thug, what did we know Young Thug from? Right? It was baby ladies like a lifestyle. I'm a stoner, right? Gunna. What was our introduction to Gunna? What was the first Gunna song that people really knew? Was it there's so many. What was the one about shopping? You know what I'm saying? Damn, what was the one with Lil Baby and Gunna? That shit was hard as fuck, bro.
Lil Baby and Gunna. There's a few.
I want to sing the hook just to make people reminisce. Because I'm a real Gunna fan. Like if we're gonna take it back to like the mixtape eras, drip too hard, got way too cold. We can stand around all this way.
Drip or drown.
Drip or drown. Ooh, drip or drown. Ooh, but it was before that.
Floyd Mayweather.
What was that first?
Drip too hard.
Drip too hard. But even before that, what was a big song that kind of like put Gunna on the map? Was it on Drip Season? No,
I can't remember.
I think it was Drip or Drown. Drip or Drown, the original. Yeah, Drip or Drown, the original.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Spin it and spin it.
Yeah, someone said okay.
Okay. Bangers on bangers on bangers on bangers. Okay. This shit was my shit, though. Top.
It was hard.
His mixtape, bro, Gunna was going crazy. But what I'm telling you is we know these people from music. We don't know them as like, oh, the first time we heard of a Young Thug was because he shot someone down the street.
Yeah, Vic, but we can't do that.
No, but that's what it is. No, but that's the reality.
Because in Atlanta, that's what it is.
In Atlanta, yes. But I'm talking about in the reality of the actual base. People only give a fuck about the music.
But that's Atlanta's reality.
To some extent, bro. But at the same time,
we can't do that. I'm sorry.
They're not going to play bad music forever.
No, of course not.
They're going to have to rely on the good shit. And if it's not Gunna, I'm not going to act like there's not other people. Who's the best artist in Atlanta right now and the one that's not in the middle of none of this bullshit? Future. They can play Future music for the rest of their life. Future's
they can play Young Thug music for the rest of their life.
The old shit. But I'm talking about the new shit. I'm talking about like the new hot shit because everyone's always moving on to the new hot shit. What's going on right now? What's on the radio? What's in the clubs? You know what I'm saying? What's that new shit? Young Thug right now, it seems like it's not going to be a future of that happening. I'm telling you right now. It's not. because they're gonna call. You got people in Atlanta themselves calling him a snitch.
No, yeah, but
So now if it's like,
but they're calling both of them a snitch now.
So are we gonna push them both aside?
Which you can do as a city.
They're not going to. I'm telling you, they're gonna pick the person that has the better music and is gonna.
No, of course. But if we're talking
Strip clubs, Magic City, etc. If we have anybody from Atlanta in our chat, let us know. I'm assuming they gotta be playing Gunna right now. They gotta be playing that Burna Boy song with Gunna. Who's getting fucked tonight? We getting fucked tonight. Every club in the world, they gotta be playing. That's one of the hottest songs out right now. It's a hit record. Every girl's posting it. It's all over social media. It's just like it has Burna Boy already. You add the international element. That's a better song than any song that Young Thug's dropped. Maybe since when? Like, it's been a while. Probably since the Young Thug and Chris Brown album. Because that's the album before the Business is Business album, right?
Yeah.
Or the Punk. Nah, there was some shit on Punk. The Punk album. There was some shit on the Young Thug Punk album.
My thing is, bro, if Young Thug comes out, drops fire, I'm still pissed if they rock with him. Bro, this nigga's on the internet glorifying violence. Like, beyond what we've seen in a long time. This nigga saying, nah, you gotta be a street nigga. You gotta be solid. This nigga's attacking other niggas. Yo, at some point, we gotta stop and actually ask ourselves, what are we doing here? What are we actually doing here?
But who's been saying this for years? There's been people who said this shit for years. Charleston White has been saying this for years. There's been a lot of people saying this for years. 6ix9ine has been saying this for years. But what happens? Right message, wrong messenger. Their delivery's awful. They get over the top with it. They get disrespectful with it.
Yeah.
You know, they basically become the type of person that they're shitting on. They get too crazy. Like Charleston White be talking about people's kids and families.
No, he be bugging.
It was OD, and I get it. It's entertainment. He is funny as fuck. But then it's like, okay, now there's a reality to it when you see the shit happen in real life. When Little Durk went to jail, Charleston White again predicted that. These are things that happen where they're only an actual victim to their own. They're actual victim to their own actions. Whatever the fuck that they do, they set themselves up for that, right? When they're like, you want to be pro. It's almost like that person that you know that's like mad, like homophobic. It's like, oh, why is this guy so homophobic? It's like awkwardly homophobic all the time. Oh, you're closeted. You've actually. Oh, that's why you're homophobic. Oh, anti-snitch. Everything's anti-snitch. Oh, wait a minute. You have a funny situation where now it seems like you were snitching too.
Yeah.
So
and he knew it existed.
It's that fake shit where like
you're just projecting.
He's just projecting, and he's also just trying to do it because he thinks that that's the right thing to do. He just wants to be accepted by the streets. He just wants to be accepted by the people, but it's not what he feels in his heart. It's not his integrity. It's not his real, true feeling because he knows, like how 21 Savage was saying, I don't think that Gunna did this purposely, etc. Now you opened up Pandora's box. You do this shit where it's like now you want to play this game. You're going to play this game to the fullest extent because Gunna, the hottest artist out when he came out of jail, album flawless, hit records, everyone playing. When the music and the talent is to that level, it makes it much more of a harder situation and argument. If Gunna drops some trash, the whole internet would be like, yes, to this day, like, he's a snitch. I don't give a fuck. The music being good as fuck and him also having his message through his music.
I think this is your hope, though.
Helped him.
By the internet standard, they're both fried. If I'm going by what people are saying, Vic, and Gunna's been dropping great music, the jokes weren't just Thug is a rat, even though the jokes were funny that said that. They were saying Atlanta's filled with rats.
Ratlanta.
Ratlanta.
The Ratlanta Olympics.
Gunna's a rat. Like, people were adding on, nah, you all are just weird dudes. You all are just fake, weird street niggas. I think this is the death of Atlanta.
The death of Atlanta?
I don't think any of them are coming back from this.
Is this the death of Atlanta music? Rest in peace to Takeoff. There's no longer Amigos, right? The Migos don't exist.
Love JID, but he's not a mainstream artist.
We have JID. Right, but JID is like one of the only last like
standing,
dying hopes of the Atlanta scene.
But Dreamville's cooked.
He's not a street guy. Like that's not what he represents. He just needs to be more consistent. and do more features.
And his label is basically about to end because his fucking label head is retiring. So
yeah, so
he's out here.
he could be he could literally be that fucking guy. Like
Quavo's cooked.
Quavo is like, I don't know. God bless Quavius. I don't know what's going on.
Stir fried rice.
He's losing rap battles to Chris Brown. We got Quavo losing rap battles to Chris Brown, right?
Gucci Mane don't care no more.
Gucci Mane's artists all unfortunately keep dying or getting arrested.
I think Rilo's like one of the last ones.
It's crazy. They all keep dying or getting arrested. It's very unfortunate to the point that he had to literally end his own record label. He just stopped doing
ended it?
He stopped doing it.
Rilo's not on it?
Waka Flocka's not doing rap music no more. He's doing like house music.
Yeah, and he's like a herbalist.
Right? It's just a complete different scene from what we knew. Little Baby drops and it's as if
No one gives
he
a
doesn't
fuck.
exist.
Nah,
anymore.
it's jokes. It's jokes.
Everyone clowns him.
Yeah.
It's no longer, and it's not impactful anymore. Like it had some hope. Like that first song he dropped off the block, performing it on the new album. I'm like, oh shit, the shit. It sounds like Lil Baby's back. It sounds like he's back. But then the whole album didn't sound like that. And it's like, Then he had another album coming, didn't drop it, pushed it back. It's like, oh,
Lil Keed is dead.
Lil Keed passed away.
Yeah. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, someone posted the YSL cover photo.
Rich homie Quan
He's
died. Atlanta's not Atlanta no more.
Bro, someone posted that YSL photo from the album they dropped, the collab, and they said, we did not value what this was. That was peak. It's over, bro. I truly don't believe, even if Gunna drops the greatest music ever, that allegation, that situation, everything that has transpired is always going to hold him down a bit.
Yeah.
None of them are going to reach what they once were. It's over, bro. I truly believe it.
I could see that. But I do also see a world where Gunna becomes a bigger artist because now that he's off the YSL label, he can do so much more. Talk about maybe the Young Thug situation, honestly.
Probably another environment, though.
Also, more collaborations.
Yeah.
Pop artists more.
That's what
R&B
I mean.
artists more.
Yeah.
Get bigger. Not just like hip-hop credibility. If that's lost a bit, fuck it. I'm still an artist. I'm still Gunna. I still know how to make a hook. I still know how to write a good-ass song. Let me do this work with Taylor Swift, like whoever the fuck. They'll come to him because he has talents there and his numbers are there.
I could see him becoming a pop star.
And I could see that happen.
Like the Baby was at one point. Like at one point, the Baby reached pop star status.
Oh no, 100%.
So I could see that happening, but that's it. I don't see him having any motion in hip hop music like that anymore.
And the Young Thug situation just is so crazy because he is Young Thug. To me, like I literally compared him to like a Prince type of
Playboy Cardi too.
Energy. Playboy Cardi.
Music didn't last as long as we thought it would. God bless.
Nah, but I think Playboy Cardi, it's
the last one left.
I think the last hope that Atlanta has currently for the music scene is the three artists: Future, Playboy Cardi, and JID.
And they say Future
in that order.
They say Future look nuts right now with that new haircut.
And if we want to add a fourth, we put Offset in there. But Offset is still not the same as when he is with the Migos.
Yeah.
Like the Migos is such a bigger brand than just Offset by himself. And Offset without the wife.
Yeah.
Offset without Cardi. And like it's just different.
And Offset's career, a lot of it, sad to say, is being, held up by that beef with his wife.
Yeah, because people care about that more than anything.
Yeah.
Because it's such a big story. But that album's good.
It is.
Check out the Offset album.
I actually did. It's pretty good.
But yeah, Young Thug to me, his talent. I'm just disappointed in everything after the coming out of jail, like the moves, because he's so talented. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you being so fucking dumb and keep doing the wrong shit after the wrong shit after the wrong shit? Put your phone down.
Shut up.
Get in the booth, lock in, drop your best music.
Make good music!
Yeah, because you got it. Talk about the shit in your music. Talk about it.
You doing that shit.
And then and do it in a good way. Instead of like, I only fuck with Gunna because it's cheap. I only fuck with Gunna. Like this weird voice shit. Like, come on, bro.
He's just hating.
And you give that to Little Baby.
He makes better music, bro.
You give that to Little Baby. You're not even making it like your own single for your album. It's not the album not coming out. You don't sing. You don't do like a singing. He's a good singer. He does like different voices on the Mariah the Sciences album.
Bro, he's unk.
You didn't do nothing? Like, what is wrong with you?
He's unk, bro. He's washed.
Or did he just lose it? He went to jail. He was in jail for a while. He probably lost it while he was in jail. Like the spark's not there. The ghost writer's block, the writer's block like kicked in to a different level. Doesn't want to admit it. Doesn't want to face the music. It could be that.
He's
Gotta think about it, bro. Everywhere Young Thug comes out in public, everywhere the Young Thug appears in public after his actual sentence in jail, the time that he served, he has a face mask of some sorts.
Yeah.
A different type of face mask. A Band-Aid on his face. And this it's like, brother, what is going on with you? Do you have scars from jail? Are you just trying to be mysterious? Are you insecure? Like, what the fuck is going on?
He got fat as fuck too. You saw a photo with his kid?
It might be that. Maybe he's insecure about his weight. Something's going on. Something's going on. It's sad to see because he's not the same Young Thug. You can just tell his energy doesn't seem the same. His energy seems off. And then you see it in the display of his actions, his behavior. But his legacy in music, to me, is still solidified as far as one of the most influential and one of the most impactful rappers of all time. Like, it's rare for you to be a rapper and do what you do and to become this, like, Elton John level. Like, Elton John gives him props. Like, you're in these rooms with these artists, right? Where you become, like, a Grammy type of artist. Like, people put you in these conversations all the time because of the talent where you can take it to.
You create an entire genre of music, bro.
Literally. So I always give him his props. To me, he's still one of the GOATs. But it is that's why, since you are such a GOAT, it's disappointing to see what's going on with Young Thug.
Are we gonna talk about the payola?
They gonna let me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.